Welcome to Meditation with Maud. This meditation is going to be looking at trust. And obviously trust is quite a big subject matter. There's trust that you have with yourself, trust that you have with other people, trust in intimate relationships, in friendships. So we will be exploring all of that as a whole. So before we begin, find yourself a comfortable seated meditation position, either with your legs crossed. You can be up against a wall if you need any back support. Sit on a cushion or a bolster, anything that raises your hips higher than your knees. This could be more comfortable for you. Or you can put the cushion between your legs and sit like this, which can also be more comfortable for certain body types. So find whatever feels good within your body. And once you have your chosen meditation position, closing your eyes, bringing the palms of your hands facing up in a receiving position, and begin becoming aware of your breath. Notice if your breaths are shallow and in your chest, or notice if they're deeper and go all the way down to your diaphragm, to your stomach. Not changing anything, just becoming aware of where the breath is inhaling and exhaling in your body. Becoming aware of any physical sensations or any emotional sensations that are present within you right now. And coming back to the idea of trust. And when you hear the word trust, how does it make you feel? Are you somebody that can trust easily? Somebody who finds it very hard to trust? Notice what happens physically in your body when you feel into the word trust. What I've noticed as I've looked into trust in my own life is that it's really important to know if you trust yourself before you can trust other people. Do you look for reassurance outside of yourself, or do you have a good connection with your own trust? To connect to this area in our body, take your attention to your solar plexus, into the gut, into the very center of your body. And in this area is where our gut instinct resides. Sending your breath into this area, where we can look to for any answers that we need, instead of asking for other people's opinions. Tuning into this part of our bodies, to our gut instinct, and being guided by this point, builds the trust with yourself. And noticing what's in there. Noticing if there's anything that the body wants to tell you. Noticing if it feels familiar or not to you. To connect to a deeper part of yourself, the wiser part of yourself. Coming into meditation, when you feel a disconnect of trust, either to yourself or to other people, is an amazing way to reconnect, to reclaim that trust, the inner trust. Often when you can't find an answer to a question you're looking for, coming into a mindful state and really connecting in, the answer sometimes just crops up straight away, unexpectedly. If the mind has wandered, bringing your attention back to your breath, back to the very center of yourself. Feeling back into the word trust. Noticing if there's any difference now that you've connected back to your gut instinct, to your core. Reconnecting yourself back to trusting yourself is the basis of being able to trust others fully. Once you can connect to your truth, trusting your own instinct, you can then be guided by that to who you trust in your external world. Without having to look to anybody else for reassurance. If you trust yourself from within, that can be your guide in any relationship outside of yourself. If your mind has wandered, bringing your attention back to your breath. Knowing that any time in life that you feel a disconnect to trust or an unease about trusting somebody, come back to this place of self-reflection, self-awareness, to trusting yourself before you make an external decision of trust. Trust that you know yourself better than anybody else does. Make sure you're listening to yourself from your gut instinct rather than external sources. Breathing deeply into our core. Feeling our connection to that area grow with each breath that we take. And with this new connection to our own trust, going forward with our day, exploring this new connection to our gut instinct with every question that arises. Connect back to yourself, to your gut instinct, and follow what it tells you. Bringing an awareness back into your physical body, deepening your breath, bringing movements into your fingers and toes, moving your head from side to side, rolling your shoulders back, taking one final inhale into your heart space, exhale through your mouth, and slowly opening your eyes when you're ready. Thank you for joining me for my meditation around trust. Join me back here soon.